Yes people, what is happening and welcome back to a brand new video. So today is something a little different, as it's the start of a new year. It's going to be something a little bit different, but this is about getting your mindset into the correct vision, if that makes sense. I just want to do this little video today, just show that I am human. If some of you are feeling the same and are kind of going through this same thing, I just thought I'd do this little video just to show that this is real life and you're not alone, if that makes sense. So we'll have a little chat, got some things to do, just a little bit of rambling on and sorting stuff out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one, and let's go. First things first, yeah, you might be watching this, and for me personally, I feel like my life is a bit of a mess. I feel like I'm underachieving, I feel like I'm not good enough, and then sometimes I feel like I'm stuck, I'm trapped, like I can't get out, I can't escape, and it is a hard place to be because you don't know where the next venture is. You don't know how to open doors that you know that you should be able to go and do quite easily, but unfortunately things in life take its toll and you just don't know where to turn. So I'm hopefully using this video today to kickstart me, to give me a bit of oomph, and it's one thing that I know when I do it and I pick it up and I go, let's go, it can bring me up, if this makes sense. So all I'm saying, if any of you feel down or you're struggling, try and find something that you enjoy, that you know that when you do it, it makes you happy and you can cheer up, if that makes sense. Not cheer up, but you know that it gives you a bit of purpose to doing what you're doing, if that makes sense. So let's go crack on with the day, let's get to it. Right, so first thing, yeah, is a cluttered mind. A cluttered house, cluttered place is a cluttered mind, and for me personally, the Subaru is that guy. So first things first, we have got to clear out massively. So as you can see, this is a small little bit of rubbish that has been kept in the car. The garage is also full of cardboard and stuff, so it's like I need a fresh clear out, clear area, clear mind is something really good for the system. Yeah, it just, you haven't saw me for so long, and I feel like rather than sitting there moping and asking myself why is this not working, I think you need to give yourself a bit of accountability and say, am I doing the best that I possibly can? Because whatever life throws at you, and over the last few months I've been struggling, not gonna lie. The doctor have been saying we'll give you antidepressants, and I'm like, no, like antidepressants will probably work for some people and won't work for some people. I've opted against it because I feel like what I'm going through, I can battle out of it, I can work out of it, and I feel like there is a way out. But obviously I understand if people are out there that are on antidepressants that take them to make them feel better. Obviously I don't know what it'd be like, but I feel like it's how you react to the situations. Like, we've had some bad things pop up, and it's like you've got to look at the best of the possible outcome. So even though it's bad, try and find the best of that bad situation. So I don't know, say if I crash the car, I'd be like, oh man, I crashed the car, blah blah, but then the positive side is I'm okay. Like, that's kind of like a little scenario. So obviously don't take that into massive consideration, but look at, if you're in a bad situation, look at what's got you there, what's keeping you there, and look at how you can get out of it, and what things you can do in your life that can change the way you look at life, or the way these little steps or these little things you can put in place that can go, you know what, I can do this, you know what, I can do that. And all it is nothing's going to change overnight. You need to persevere and keep going. And like, even for this now, this is so weird picking up a camera, but it just feels right, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're going to clear off all this crap, and then hopefully fill it back up again and get rid of some more. So let's go. One thing that I've been absolutely loving, which I promise you now, yeah, on video we see this now, this is my last one as of today. So yeah, I'll show you my collection. I've got a collection that I've been stocking up in the car, and it is disgusting, but I'm going to show you this because I'm not scared about showing my lows, because when we get the highs, yeah, when the highs do eventually come, you'll see the difference. So yeah, let's get run to the tip. Right, you ready for my collection? how bad that is. Oh my god. No more, guys. Right, so as you saw then, yeah, I'll be honest, that is an unhealthy amount of Red Bulls, and that's probably not even half the amount, because sometimes I'll just have one from the shop and then just throw it in the bin. And it is it's a bad thing, and not only that, it's an expensive thing. When you think I could do 4 of them a day, roughly, easily do 4 a day, and they're like anywhere between £2.50 to £2.90, depending on where you get them. So not only are how bad they are for you, for the sugar, for the caffeine, for the how much they are, that's like 10 quid minimum for like energy drinks. So it is hard, and I'm guessing a lot of you out there, I think most car people love a Monster or love a Red Bull and that, to be fair, but it is not a good thing, and it's something that I want to come away from. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I love a cheeky Guinness and that, and even that I've tried to, like, as I've got older, I've loved Guinness and that, but I try and like step off it, because it's no good for you really. Like, you think you're poisoning yourself, you're hungover, you spent a lot of money. It's like, do I need that to really enjoy myself? Like, do you know what I mean? So I am trying to alcohol cut away from that. Energy drinks, yeah, you saw it then. I'm going to try my absolute best and stay off them now proper. Do love me snacks and that. Milky Way, probably the best little snack you can get. I'm going to try and I want to be healthy, I want to be clean, I want to like kind of know what I'm taking in, rather than eating loads of E numbers and sugars, and then I wonder why I feel crap and I struggle to get up in the morning. So along with how I'm feeding my body and fueling my body versus how I'm feeling like mentally, they're kind of not going to help each other, are they? It's going to be that, he's going to be battling against that, and waking up is just going to feel like a tidal wave. And I do feel like, I don't know if you feel this, but you watch social media and you look at people getting up and they're like, oh yeah, my alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning, I get up, I eat a lemon with some water, and then I have oats and thingy. Like, I could go most of the day without eating a single thing, and then even getting up, if I set my alarm for 6:30 to know I'm not doing a single thing, I could stay in bed till like 11, 12 o'clock. Like, you know, you see on these things, I don't know if it's like, obviously it's to make a video to go, oh look, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but are you actually really living your life? Like, if you can live your life like that, that is absolutely amazing. But unless I say to myself, I'm going to the gym, or I'm going to the gym with my mate, I really struggle. And I would love to have that determination and that discipline, but it's so hard. And I don't know if it's just me, so if you're watching this and you can take things out of this, then please let me know, because this is me opening up to all you, like, to kind of say, look, this is the position I'm at, I can change, and if I can do it, then anyone can do it, do you know what I mean? So this is about clearing up and getting the wrongs and putting them to rights, if that makes sense. So I've still got a lot of clearing up to do, even like places in my house I know I need to sort out, and I'm like, oh god, they're like stressing me out, so I still don't feel like I've got a clear path ahead, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you my garage. Hopefully by the time this video has been edited and done, the garage will look like it does now, but by the time I click my fingers, it'll be in a good position. So you can't go, oh my god, you're a tramp. Like, literally cardboard fills the garage, and then I can't get in it. So there's a few things need sorting, that's for sure. But yeah, if you like the video, this is completely different to what I'm usually doing, but I just really felt like I needed to talk to you and have a chat, if that makes sense. So, sound. You want a Milky Star, or do you want a bit of chicken? She's so gentle. Like that, then you see me watching YouTube, I can as if I can sit there and hours and hours and minutes, and it just passes away. Like, you won't believe after watching one video and then finding another one how like an hour, 2 hours has gone, and you're like, when I finish watching it I go, what am I doing? Like, it has the same effect, whereas, you know, like if you sit down and relax, and you can feel worse for not being proactive. So that one thing definitely got to change is maybe not stop watching YouTube, but I've got to be productive. I've got a few content creators that I love watching, like I genuinely love watching their videos at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday or Sunday or whatever it may be, but sometimes when I just end up going from video to video to video to video, like, time just disappears. So yeah, let me show you the next thing. That can you relate to this? Can you say, if you watch YouTube, you get off it and you go, I enjoy watching that video, but damn, I've watched like 6 videos now and I've been sitting there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So let me show you the next thing. So the next thing, yeah, is, I wonder if you can guess it. Can you guess what I'm about to show you? So the next thing is going to be this. So I had the Asus ROG, I don't know if you remember before, the little handheld thing. Had that, I loved it because I could play in bed, I could like go anywhere with it and play it, and in the end, setting it back, dog shit. And then I was like, oh, I fancy a PS5, Gran Turismo, all that kind of stuff, and as you do, I've got this. I didn't want to buy it, so I do want to buy it, but he was doing this discount thing, and they're like, oh yeah, you can have it like £29 a month over 2 years. You get PlayStation 5, you get like £200 worth of PSN credit, and you get £200 worth of game vouchers. So I was like, yeah, Sam, I get Call of Duty, I can get Gran Turismo, get a couple of other games, and literally like I've had it like 2 months, and I do the same thing. I don't know if I'm just growing up or I'm getting tired of it. I'll come on 8 o'clock at night, and then it'll either distract me and I could play Warzone, come off it like 3-4 hours later, and I'm like, man, how much time have I wasted? But more than anything, when I come off it, I get the same feeling and go, what have I achieved? Like, I know obviously some story games, like The Last of Us and that is a very good story game, and it's called Red Dead Redemption. They're like an exception, but most of it, I could do like a few races on Gran Turismo, and I'll go, how is this achieving anything in my life? And this is where I feel like I've hit 30, and I go, I need to be doing the most productive things. I need to be doing the most things that are going to give me enjoyment, but also going to improve my life, if that makes sense. So, PlayStation, if you lot follow me for a long time, you know I've had so many Xboxes, PlayStations. I'm going to have to get rid of it. I'm going to have to get rid of the PlayStation. Just takes up time, and time is not what we've got. Like, I genuinely feel like I've hit 30, and I feel like if I don't do the most I can possibly do now in my life, we only get one go round. Like, we're gonna do this lifestyle. I'm only gonna be 31 once. Before I know it, I'll be 50. If I keep, I know it sounds stupid, but the longer I keep playing on the PlayStation for an hour a day, 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, how much life, how much creativity on this platform am I missing out on because I'm being stupid playing people online? And then when I get off it and go, Sam, that's not done anything for me. All it does is takes your mind out of where you currently are, and then when you check back into real life, you go, oh, do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. It might be a bit silly, but that's how my mindset is now. Like, not only the fact I'm paying £29 a month for a console for 2 years, I honestly want to get rid of it. I want to pay the PlayStation off and literally get rid of that, and that's along most other things. I've got a few things like my phone. I've got a new phone and I'm paying monthly for that. I literally want, if I could help it, I just want my mortgage. Like, I don't, obviously mortgage is a joke with the interest rates and everything, but all I want in my life debt wise is mortgage, because you find you're working and I'm like, oh, I have to work like 2-3 hours, 4 hours to pay for the PlayStation this month, and I'm trying to like work out where my money is going, if that makes sense. So yeah, it is. If any of you can relate to this, man, please comment down below, because obviously I'm opening myself up here, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care, I'm not just trying to say, oh look, I'm living the best life, oh look, this is real me, if that makes sense. So yeah, what do you think? And you know why I'll show you this? Because no matter where you are in your life, I feel like you can always adapt and change. So you seeing this now, this garage looks awful, but I'm not ashamed to show you how bad it gets, because sometimes you've got to take 2 steps back before you can take steps forward. So I'm going to show you the garage, and then obviously the garden. You're probably not really interested in the garden, but I'm just going to show you because it's on my mind and it's in my head, and it's like, I know it needs doing. So rather than leaving it, and like I said, not being proactive and not, I could literally, I watched a thing on Modern Wisdom. If you haven't listened to Modern Wisdom, oh my god, he's literally, he was saying that sometimes tasks, you put off tasks so long, you could have done those tasks literally so quick, and you put them off for longer than it will take you to do them, and then when you've done them, you'll go, why on earth did it take so long to do? And I feel like I need this like smack in the head to go, you know what, you need to sort it out, because this lazy, unmotivated, miserable lifestyle mindset is not doing you no favours. So yeah, let's show you this madness. Let's go. You know what I'm going to stop doing as well? I'm going to stop doing that. So when we cut scene, there's none of this boom. So yeah. Right, so this doesn't mean I'm a tramp. This is my only room really in the house that's actually mine. You ready? Look how disgusting that is, like. There's rubbish, there's cardboard boxes. Like, the problem is, the cardboard bin gets that full, it's just full of crap. Like, look, just there's parcels, there's like, this is just to show you where I currently am. And this, imagine this garage is like my head at the minute. My mind is like all over the place, and it's not clear, it's not in a good place. But like I say, wherever you are, you can change. So we're in a duty of care now to get this sorted and get things in the right spot. So let's go. So yeah, cardboard boxes, got a tyre, I need to put the tyre on. And then the bins have actually just been collected outside, so we can actually get rid of some stuff. Right, so let's have a ganders. So I've cleared away a fair bit of stuff. There's still the rubbish down here, which is, I need to black bag it and whatever. And then we got jet wash, that is a nose in itself. We got the tool chest, which just sits there in the way. We've got tool bag, tyre, obviously tyre's got to go on the car, so that'll sort it. And even like tubs of paint, I just want to bin them because they just get in the way. And yeah, just need a little tidy up, to be fair. It's not looking too bad, still looks rough, but yeah, so we're nearly there. But like I say, we're just taking a step in the right direction. So let me show you in the back garden, some stuff we got to do, and then hopefully we can get back to winning ways. So let's go. So a few months ago we had a lot of wind, and the wind basically destroyed half the fence. The back fence fell down and pulled half of it with it. Some of the side fences fell down and took 2 or 3 panels with it. The right side snapped in half. So you can kind of see where's the new fence and where's the old fence basically. So let me show you. So if you can see up there, like, ignore this bit, but you can see there, that's brand new fence there. And then obviously you can see we replaced that fence, all these here, like so. This one, and this one, I kind of want to replace. She doesn't give a crap, to be honest with you, even though the fence is falling apart. Just like, it just looks horrible, if that makes sense. So I want to take that fence panel down, that fence panel down, and that one down. They're like 4 foot something, so I want to get them to 6 foot, 6 foot. Then I'm going to have to cut one down, replace that, and then here, this is like feather edge, so we want to replace that. So take that down. I think that's about 6 foot, so I'm going to have to like get a 5 foot and then cut one and then put a post in. So that's going to be something to do in the future. But then if you can see up there, there is the Audi S1 front bumper. There's the Audi S1. It's like a support, front support. Long story short, it's basically, there's a plastic thing that's broke underneath, and when I took the bumper off, it's like basically holds the intercooler together. The headlights sit on it, the bumper sits into it, and all like the latches and stuff. So obviously when I come to sell it, if it's got a broken plastic thing at the bottom, it's not looking good, is it? So I bought it but I had nowhere to put it, and it's plastic and it's covered, so I've just stuck it there. So yeah, there is a fair bit to be done. So bumper needs to be cut up, ready for the bin. That plastic thing needs to go on the Audi. Those two fence panels, I'm going to cut them up, put them in the shed, and then hopefully burn them as we go through them. That needs taking down, burning. That fence panel needs taking down, burning. That fence panel needs taking down, burning. And then that one there. So as you can see, I've got quite a fair bit of things to get through. So hopefully get the garage nice and sorted, get this fence ripped down and that. I might just bring you along with me anyway, just something different in it. And yeah, let me know what you think, and let's get cracking. Right, so you join me a few months later with this little sucker. Everyone meet Kobe. This is our little extension of our little family. So yeah, I've been missing, I've been gone, and we got this little boy. He's going to be a future racing driver, mechanic. He can be whatever he wants because he's going to get all the support. Oh, yeah. We'll have to cut this out because he's crying. So the main purpose was, you're going to be watching this now, and this is a good few months later, so I'm going to say at least maybe 3-4 months later, and what can I say, you might be able to see it from me, I am in such a different space now. And the reason why I want to do this is because I'd like to share my story, and I feel like this, if you're in the situation that I was in a few months ago, or you feel like you're at a turning point, or you feel like you're at a little dead end, I want to be able to be the voice that you can listen to and maybe go, I'm the same and I can do it. This is going to be hard with a baby that's crying. Come on, you. So it's been a good few months since you last saw me, and I've been trying to sort things out in my head, and as you know from the previous clips to where we are now, I feel like I don't even feel like the same person. I feel so different, and I hope that you can kind of see it on camera. And this is so hard because I'm trying to cut in and try and sort this little man out. This is so difficult, and it's my first time ever trying to be a dad. So yeah, this is such an exciting time, and so much has changed, believe me. And we'll get to it in this. And I really do hope this comes across as like, this is just me telling my story and you lot can relate to it, because that's what I'm all about, do you know what I mean? Like, I want you to be able to connect with me and not just think I'm just someone behind the screen. I'm a normal person with issues, and I'd hope that we can connect in some way, you know what I mean? So let's get on with it. Well, so as you know, I was really struggling, and I got to a point where I was like, I just don't feel happy. Like, explain the feeling of being happy, and I felt like I couldn't explain it. And like, I know obviously if I go to the Nürburgring, it excites me, it makes me happy. Getting married to my wife and our honeymoon and everything, that makes me happy. But I got to a point where I was like, I feel like my natural setting was just down, like, and it feels stupid because I can't explain it. Like, it's not like something really bad's happened to me and I've gone, oh, I'm shutting down. But I felt like I just, day to day, just felt like it just felt the same stuff over and over again, and I felt like I was just going into a rut, and I just wasn't in a good place. And obviously, like, YouTube's obviously something I do and enjoy, and I do appreciate all you that watch, but I felt like the pressures in my head and everything versus how it made me feel, just to come on here and do it just wasn't working. And like, because I hated the situation that I was in and where I was and how I felt like YouTube was like, that was my only option, and it was like, I've got to do this, I need to do this, and I need to succeed in this. And I felt like the pressure of it was kind of like the reverse effect, and it felt like it, because I needed it so bad, I felt like I was putting that much pressure on myself. I was just like a bomb waiting to destruct, like, and that's why everything struggled at the last few months. And it's just, like I say, with my job, it's so repetitive, and I was just waking up not feeling it. I was trying to manage doing shifts, nights, afternoons, whatever. Every day was just, didn't matter if I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever time, I just constantly felt drained and exhausted, and more to the point, miserable. Like on night shifts, I tried my hardest to go to the gym, and I just genuinely felt exhausted. Like I felt, and it's not excuses, but I felt like I couldn't do it. I was trying to take pre-workout, I was smashing so much caffeine, like Red Bulls. I could do like 4 big cans of Red Bull and like 600 milligram of caffeine, and then I'd go to the gym, and by the time I'm done, like I was dead. Like, and it's just not, it just wasn't a good way of living, and I genuinely was really struggling. I tried to get help and whatever, and one thing I would definitely recommend is I did speak to a counsellor, and I'm not one of these people. I know I talk on camera and stuff, but talking to people about stuff that makes you feel the way you do is a bit weird. In that sense, I'm a bit of a closed book, but if I have got issues, I do talk to like my friends and stuff like that, so it's like, it is weird, but just getting a randomer and going, that's their job to kind of talk to you, was a really big help. So definitely, if anyone is feeling a bit down or anything like that, definitely maybe talk to a counsellor or something, because it definitely opened my eyes to things. It was about how my mind works, about if things were in my daily routine that were getting me down, or things that were triggering me, like I knew certain things were going to happen throughout the day that would really get me, and then like I ended up, like, I could go to work and just not talk to anyone, and it's like I did like a 9-hour shift and I would shut down and not talk to anyone, and it's like I just come out of work and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm 31 years old, my life's going like that, and I'm not happy. I need to, like, something needs to change. And you can see him, he's hiding just there asleep on the bed. Obviously all that was going on, so I was excited about that, but I felt like there was more pressure, because I knew I've got to be the best person I can for him. I need to be strong, I need to be the best I possibly can, and that's what I said I needed to be. And I just felt like I wasn't, with the shifts, and my life and everything was just like a massive, it just felt like a mess. And here we are, a few months later, and I was applying for jobs left, right and centre. I was applying for everything. So one big change for me was I've managed to get off shifts, so no more nights, no more afternoons, the things I hated, never seeing my wife, always struggling. And I'm on straight days, so I just do 7 till 3 at the moment, and then 7 till 12 on a Friday. So long weekends, every weekend, and it is absolutely amazing. Honestly, it's a completely different job. I'm not going to go into what I'm doing and stuff, but basically I'm kind of like a parts organiser. So parts come in, I've got to find them, check them in, give them out to the technicians, and I'm using my mind. And I've always said this, I've always said I wanted to use my mind. I felt like I was numb, and I was just like a sponge, just like doing nothing. I was not using my mind at all, and now I feel like my head is like boom, 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 like I'm finishing work and I'm feeling fresh. Like, and I was like, what is this? Like, I've never felt this I've been doing shifts for so long, and I was like, what the hell is this? And it's just so like mad that when you've been doing something for so long, and then you take a step back out of it, and then you're like, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I put myself through that. Yeah, I've gone on straight days and I've lost money. Like, I'll be honest, I've lost money because of not doing the shifts, but I finish work and the sun's out. Like, mate, that more than anything is worth than any extra money that I get. I get to finish and get home, see my little mate, wife, the dog, and I'm home, and I get to go to bed every night and not think, oh, if someone breaks in the house, I'm on nights and I can't speak to my wife, or the alarm goes off on my phone, I'm like, what's going on? And it's just like, that in itself is amazing. And then, as I said in the previous clips about Red Bull and money, organisation, yes, it's difficult, because obviously we come to work for money. Like, GT3 RS has got that much further away, because not the saying that we'll actually get one, but the extra money there has just gone further away. So, but I feel like I've paid money. So I'd like to say I've paid, say, £10,000 a year just to have freedom. And I said, I've had a tattoo on my arm. I don't know if you can see it. If it focuses, brilliant. It says, I'm not afraid of death, I'm afraid of time. And that kept going off in my head that we're only here once, like, and the amount of things that I was putting off and telling myself, oh no, or kind of distracting myself from actually doing the thing that I need to do, and I felt like I was beating myself up to a point, and like knowing that no one's gonna save me, no one is gonna help me. This is down to me. Like if I just sit back in my default setting and I just choose to do nothing, I am genuinely gonna live a life that I'll just go to work and not be like excited and stuff. If that makes sense. Obviously, little geezer. Mate, I want to aim for the stars. There's no ceiling on where I'm going because I don't want to limit myself. I want to aim for the stars. Though I think you should as well if you're watching this. Don't think I can't do this. Even though some people won't believe what you're saying, or it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, it's you and potentially your little bubble that matter most. Anyone else is just noise. Yeah. So I had people saying I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do that. Yo, just all you gotta do is what I do is talk too much, but just sit there in silence, write goals. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, and you've got to persevere. So no matter when times get tough, as long as you're actively trying to get out or change what you don't like. So I just wrote things down that get me down, upset me, that I don't like about my life, and think of things that, rather than, oh, this really gets me down, think, how can I change this about my life to push me forward and be a better person? Do you know what I mean? So it is like a breath of fresh air. Like genuinely, I can't tell you how much the sun, I love it. Like I've been doing this job now about a month or so, and I was just like, I forgot that life was like this, because normally I'd be just getting out of bed because I've done a night shift, or I wouldn't see this because I'm doing an afternoon shift. And for me, shifts didn't work. Some of you, it may work and it's what you have to do, but like, I just feel like you need to work towards your goal. Like, my goals have slightly altered a bit and changed a bit now, where I'm not, obviously money makes the world go around, but money's not the be all and end all. Like this little man, I can just look at him and he gives me that, what's the word, fulfilling kind of feeling, where it doesn't matter if I was sitting on the grass with nothing, that happiness is just, you can't buy it. So it's mad, and obviously I don't think you understand that until you're in that situation, but yes, yet again, that's not for everyone. Some people are happy doing the thing, and I just felt like every time I was buying things, I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna have to work 20 hours just to pay for that one thing. And then it made me think, because I wasn't happy in my job, it was just a rigmarole. Like, I took a loan out for YouTube, and I was gonna buy cars, and it's kind of one of the reasons why it slowed down a bit, because I was in a bad space, and I felt like in my head I was thinking, oh my god, like, I don't know why I let it affect me so much. Like now, looking in from an outside now, I'm like, why did I do it? That was an investment for me, that was an investment for you guys to watch. And it's just like, I ended up scaring myself to say, like, I shouldn't be doing this, like, it's mad. I ended up like telling myself, because I was in such a bad place, I know this is mad, like, I feel silly for like saying it, but I kept like going over and over it in my head, like, and like when I was like on my own working, I could feel like guilt or like burden or like risk, but you don't get nowhere in life if you don't take risks or take challenges. And in the end, I took the loan out. I literally like bought a car, and then when the money I used extra, so obviously we had the Teg and the Audi and the Subaru, and then like obviously you can work it out. That's like 20 grand nearly. Obviously now it's all done, it's like 20 grand. And then I was like, man, I got this Teg money, but I've also got a loan. And then like it was worrying me, because I was looking, going, man, I owe this amount of money. And in my head I ended up telling myself, no, I need to pay it off, even though like I could have bought another car, I could have created more content, and I could have built the channel up better, and I just like, that's the kind of mind frame it got me in. And like now I'm like, yo, but obviously I've got this little man, so to take the risks, obviously it's not going to be as quick now because we've got the Audi and the Subaru, but once the Subaru and the Audi's done, and we can kind of churn it slowly. Once the mainly the Audi, because the Audi's got the most residual value, but once the Audi's gone, then we can kind of slowly churn it a little bit better. But the difference is my mind frame and the way I want to do it is so much different. He's just a bag of sound. He just makes so many weird noises. So the real difference is, I don't feel like there's no pressure on there because my job, I enjoy it, and I don't feel the same way I do. So hopefully it comes across on camera that I do want different things, and I want it to be a lot smoother. I just want to follow the journey, follow the story, and actually enjoy what I was doing rather than thinking, oh, I need to do this because I need to escape. And it's just the pressures of YouTube and getting money to fund a YouTube, and it was just my head was just absolutely blown. And now with mate, hey, it's so different. I just think the time, as I said with the tattoo, it's about time, and obviously it's just so different now. And honestly, I feel like I'm in such a better place. Like, the only thing now is obviously losing shifts to lose money. Obviously it's kicking the teeth for anyone because we go to work to earn money, and now I'm having to work more hours to earn. I'm having to work the same hours to earn less money, but obviously just in different times of the day. But I'm never going to have to miss him growing up because I'm not on shifts, if that makes sense. So for some people it works, but for me, I just couldn't see it working. I couldn't ever see it working. And I know a lot of you probably do have kids on shifts, and comment down below and let me know how you get on, because I needed change, and I'm so I really appreciate the fact I'm here, and I feel like a different person. I genuinely, that old me is just I can't believe I was like that. I can't believe it made me feel like, and I'm sorry I'm probably going on a bit on these videos, but this is I said, it was my fresh start. Literally the day I started my job, he came the following evening, and it's just I come to work and I was like, wow, it's a different life. Just a change of job is just different. And yeah, I just want to say that you're not alone, and if you need to speak to someone to work out how your head is or whatever, because I felt like I couldn't see. I said I was in a tunnel and there was a light at the end of the tunnel, but I didn't know how to get to it. And that's all it's about. It's about working out why you're in the situation you're in and how you can do to get out of it, because not every situation is permanent. There is going to be changes in life, and obviously don't quote me on that, but I'm just going off my personal experience. And sometimes I feel really silly because I'm not, if you're looking in at me, I've got my little boy now, I've got a nice house over my head, I've got a decent job, I've got a cool car, I've got an amazing dog and a wife, and I felt stupid for feeling like that. I'm man, people think my life's perfect, and the fact that my head wasn't, and it's I just felt silly because I spoke to people with not issues, but I spoke to people that had a lot of things going on in their life, and I'm like, man, I feel stupid for feeling like this. So I just thought I want to make this video so hopefully I can resonate with some of you, and hopefully you can kind of take something from it and know that if you are me 4 months ago, feeling low and there's no way to escape, just know that you've just got to persevere. Some things might not happen overnight, some things might not take thinking, but I was digging deep for 14, 15 months. I can't even remember how long. I was trying to imagine the last time I felt like I do now, or at least upbeat, and I genuinely couldn't tell you when that was. But the day my life changed was pretty much the day he come, because I started a new job, and this little spudgeon come. So yeah, all it is about finding time now, because I want to spend as much time as I can with him, and I don't want to regret not being there for him, because also I do want to do this now, but it's finding the time of home life, work, gym, and the YouTube balance. I might do 1 day a week where I say to the missus, like, do you mind on a Saturday if I have a couple of hours just to tool and video? So it might be not as fast paced, but it's just, the thing I lacked was consistency, and the way I was, and obviously worrying about the financial side of it, my head went, and now it's different gravy now. And yeah, I just wanted to say, pop on here and just give you like a little brief update of what's been going on in my crazy life, because I haven't been posting in months, and it's been in the back of my head. I've missed it so much, but I just didn't know when the right time was to make this video, and I feel like it was now. So if you're watching this now, I appreciate you got this far, and I hope you're okay. I hope you get something from this and think, I can do it too, because you can. Everyone can. You can push through this, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. It's something a bit different. I'm not going to say like, share, subscribe, because it is so different to what you're usually used to. But yeah, I appreciate you all, for every single one of you that watches. Yeah, my little community, and I'll see you on the next one. I promise it'll be more upbeat than this, but I at least wanted to let you know and speak the truth. So I'll see you later, okay? You gonna say bye, mate? You gonna say bye? Nice, keeping. Go on, give us a wave. Give us a wave. Woo! Peace.